In 1994, my partner and I started a company called Eagle Oxide Services up in Indianapolis. And that company designs and sells big equipment to the battery industry. As we became successful at Eagle, we took the profits, and rather than putting them all back into Eagle and growing Eagle to be a bigger entity, we decided to diversify ourselves. We wanted to stop having all of our fabrication done at just outside shops where we weren't capturing any of the profit from that part of the business. In '99, we started what was then Banks Machine and Engineering. When we moved in July this year, we decided to change and have a fresh start, which is Capital Industries. Capital's set up to be an industrial equipment manufacturer. It primarily builds big industrial equipment, big, robust, heavy-duty machinery. We also, for example, build frames for a customer that has developed a flight simulator. It's a pretty intricate frame design that we've had to build for them, but that's really what we're doing. We're out calling on companies that need either custom-built, specialized built, or, hey, we want you to build 5 or 10 of these a month for us, or 100 a month, whatever. You know, we've just moved into this building. I've got some big ideas on where we want to get this shop to, filling out the capacity, the types of sales and the type of work we want to fill this shop up with. As long as the economy stays good, I can see that happening in a relatively short order. There's a lot going on. We have a lot of activity, a lot of good things happening already, that if even half of them come through, okay, the shop's filled up. Now what do we do? It's a heavy resource allocation company. You have to have the assets, you have to have the building space, you have to have the equipment, you have to have the people, you know, they have to be trained, they have to be good at welding and assembling and knowledgeable. So that whole part of it's just a little bit capital intensive, money intensive, resource intensive, so it's a little more difficult to just make those decisions to, yeah, let's go do this, you know, let's take that risk. One of the things that Sikich helped us with was getting the fiscal years and calendar years in these companies set up in a way that significantly helps us tax-wise also. In the same way, we've also set some of them up, you know, one company's a C Corp, and then some others are S Corps, and then some others are LLCs. And that's all with talking to Sikich about, hey, what's the best way to do this? Here's what we're thinking about, what would you do? As we've become more successful financially, Sikich have helped both myself and my partner with not just the business, but the personal side of what are we doing, where are we going, what should we do with this. I just know I couldn't possibly handle the financial part of this, the tax part of it without Sikich. You know, and frankly, I don't want to handle all that. To me, that's a side issue. I need to run my companies. I need to make the sales. I need to think about engineering. I need to think about what people I need and don't need. And personally, I can't figure out whether I should be doing all this and all that with my money. It's like, Dave, here's what I'm thinking. What do you think? Let me know. Do the math for me.